Hello everyone! In this video, we will analyze one simple but effective strategy for binary options trading using the moving average indicator. So, this tool will help you to identify trends and make informed decisions on the market. So, if you want to learn how to trade and earn using one of the most popular indicators, stay with us. Let's dive into the world of trading together. So you can find even more interesting strategies and signals in my Telegram channel via the link in the description. Don't miss out on this opportunity and join right now. And we move to the topic of the video. So, to add the moving average indicator, we go to Indicators setting and add moving average twice. Indicators panel, sorry. Now we go to Indicators settings. Okay, so the first moving average, we set the period 11 and EMA. Click Save. Okay, for the second one, we set the period of 52. And of course, EMA as well. However, in styles, we add an extra pixel to each line and we set the different color for the main line. We also set a different color for the first line so that we can see it more clearly. So now, let's figure out what our strategy is based on when trading with this indicator. Okay, so the moving average strategy is as simple as possible, guys. This indicator is trend-based. It helps us to identify trends, changes, and determine the current trend. So, to open positions, we need to pay attention to the intersections between these indicators, these lines, sorry. If we see that the faster blue line crosses our orange line from top to bottom, this is a good signal for the trend's change from upward to downward. And if the faster blue line crosses the slower one from bottom to top, this is a signal for the increase. Of course, when opening positions, we will take into account confirming factors in form of various levels and candlestick patterns. So I found a good situation practice. Let's see what we can find in this situation. And in this situation, everything is quite simple. I saw the intersection on moving average indicator, which tells me about the decrease, as the blue line has intersected the orange one from top to bottom. This is a good signal for the opening a trade for decline. As for confirming factors, I can note the breakthrough of the near support levels at this moment, and it indicates the downward movement continuation. And also, with the latest approach, prices can be replaced by good and impulsive candles in favor of seller, which confirms the dominance at the moment. So I immediately open a downward trade. Let's also see what we have here. We have a downward impulse candle here, which has formed the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. This is a two-candle pattern in which the second red candle completely engulfs the previous green one. And this pattern indicates the dominance of the seller at the moment and suggests a continuation of the downward movement. By the way, we immediately see the downward impulsive movement. That's not all. I'm switching to 5-minute time frame because there are also many interesting things on the 5-minute time frame, guys. And here, in fact, the only thing to look at is that we have a downward trend in which each maximum is lower and lower than the previous one. It's getting lower. This indicates the dominance of the seller at this segment. So we have literally a few seconds left to the deal's closure, and this deal will most likely close in a profit. Yeah, the deal is closed in a profit. I earned $46 literally in 1 minute. Okay, the strategy is as simple as possible, and on this principle will be trade today. So, I found an interesting situation to enter the trade. I will wait for this candle to be closed to open my position. Okay, my trade is open. Let's check what we can see in this situation. In this case, I saw that we had the certain level of support from which there were certain reactions to the increase. However, we had a false breakthrough of this level. Okay, the price went up, but it couldn't keep going, and it quickly went back to this level. During this return to the level, the seller showed some good and impulsive candles at their favor, which confirms this trend right now. While that's not all, I'm switching to 5-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, I can note that we have a downward trend here, in which each maximum is getting lower and lower than the previous one. We're waiting for the deal to be closed. We have literally 2 seconds left till the deal's closure, and the deal is closed in a profit. Yeah, I was able to earn another $46 net from this trade. So I just found a good entry point. I immediately opened 1 minute down trade. So in this situation, we have a good downward signal on our indicator. It was formed during the breakthrough of the nearest support level, and we had some accumulation here in which the support level was formed. There were lots of reactions from this level, but the price was able to break it through. Moreover, it was able to break it through on a very impulsive downward movement in favor of seller. It confirms their dominance, so I expect the downward movement to be continued here. Okay, that's not it. I switched to 5-minute time frame, and in 5-minute time frame, it's we actually have a basic situation here, since each maximum in this movement was getting lower and lower than the previous one. This indicates the strength of the seller at the moment. So the deal's closed at a loss, but it's fine. I just double the trade amount and open a cover. If my cover closes in a profit, I compensate the loss from the previous trade and also make a small profit. And finally, let's talk about the procedure for entering a trade. Firstly, you should see the signal from moving average indicator, which tells us about the trend's change. After that, you need to look for confirming factors on 1-minute time frame and on 5-minute time frame, but we give high priority to the 1-minute time frame, since our trades last exactly 1 minute. And after all of the steps, you can safely open a trade. My cover closes with a profit. Okay, at the end we had a downward movement. It was a good and impulsive candle, in fact. Okay, let's sum up right now. As you can see, thanks to this strategy, I was able to increase my balance by more than 2 times, and this is actually a good result, guys, considering that our strategy is as simple as possible for understanding and applying. This concludes the video. Okay, thank you so much for watching it, and see you soon. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel, following the link in the description, and bye-bye.